Okay, so for today's video, we're at Titan Motorsports. We're gonna test our PSI midpipe on the G87. We're gonna do a couple runs on the dyno. First is gonna be totally bone stock. So the car right now, exhaust-wise, is totally bone stock. Stock intakes, stock tune, stock everything. So we're gonna put down some base numbers. Then we're gonna switch the midpipe on. Then we're gonna run some numbers so you guys can see the delta of stock versus PSI midpipe. And we waited to put on other mods just to be able to show you guys this, because the thing I wanna stress with taking a car to the dyno is finding the delta, which is the difference between runs pre-modifications and post-modifications, because that's what matters. The main number doesn't matter, the total number doesn't matter. What matters is the difference. So one of the things I'll actually preface is Titan's dyno has just been updated with the latest software, which is WinPep 8 for DynoJet. Everyone knows when you update the software, it brings the horsepower number down. So we think it's reading about 10% lower. Just want to point that out as a preface. So again, the delta is what's important here and what we're going to make with the midpipe. So let's get it strapped down and get going. All right, so we just ran the stock numbers, 447 horsepower and 396 torque. Pretty much what we thought. Again, this dyno reads a little on the low side, as we mentioned before, compared to some others, because it's got the brand new software, brand new stuff installed. So let's get the PSI midpipe on the G87. Let's get it strapped down for some numbers and see how much the midpipe makes. Okay, so overall, the midpipe is almost the same as the G80, G82, but it has a little bit of subtle differences on G87, so it's actually a separate SKU on the website. Our midpipe is compatible with the M Performance for G87. It's also compatible with Krapovich, and some other brands that we'll be testing later on down the road with our M2. These are available on the website now, precisionsport.com. And now let's see what kind of horsepower and torque this is going to make on the G87. All right, so we dynoed the car with the PSI midpipe. It's 456 and 401. So we made about 9 horsepower, about 6 foot-pounds of torque. We're pretty happy with those numbers today, being really hot here, really high humidity. So we're gonna bring the car back after we actually do the break-in service. This is pre-break-in, so we're thinking there's gonna be a little bit of a change in the horsepower. We'll see. We also have some other mods. Wanted to remind you guys that our midpipe is made in-house, right in the shop in Oviedo, Florida, made by our fabricators, all 304 stainless, TIG welded, and we make everything to order. So it's not something made in Asia. It's made super nice. We wanted to exceed OEM quality with the midpipe and the fitment, so we've done that. So it increases the power, but it also increases the fun and the sound of the car. I love my midpipe on the G87. I loved it on the G80. So make sure you guys get your order in on the website.